Good morning. It is Super Bowl Sunday. We're showered. Thank goodness I put my hair on last night so I didn't have to worry about it this morning. And we came to do some runs. When I turned on the phone around 7 something this morning, there are a bunch of them that started to pop up after a few minutes. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know there'd be so many because I expected it, but then again, I didn't really expect it. So now is it 9? 8:55, around the time that I wanted to be up and ready to start doing the runs anyway. Kiddo's in the back with me. I just got a phone mount that's gonna stay in the car. At first I was nervous. I got it from O'Reilly's. I was like, oh my god, it's not fitting, my phone is falling off. But then I realized there was another piece that sticks to the back of the phone, and then that would keep it on, right? So that's what we're gonna use. I'm waiting for stuff to come through. You see, this is what it did to me this morning. I turn it on, I don't see anything. So I'm like, oh, there's nothing. Let me put the phone down. And then it starts to ding. So let's just get out of this parking lot and see if anything pops up in a little minute. So I haven't done gig abs in over a year. And you have to work on their time, not your time. Because the one I was trying to work with, like 7 this morning, I wasn't ready. I wasn't dressed and teeth brushed. So you know, when I get ready, I'm like, alright, it's a few minutes to 9 now. Got kiddo up, got her dressed, and I'm like, alright, cool, let's go. Nothing. And then the one that did pop up after I finished looking at it, I'm like, okay, where is this? Alright, cool, accepted. Someone else accepted it. And then it's saying that there's a surge in the area, but yet still, why am I not getting them? What's going on? Is it because I logged out this morning when you had a bunch of them? I wasn't ready. I didn't want to accept it, and then I get in trouble for being late. So you know, you get up in bed, brush your teeth, get your kid together, and you're like, alright, cool, let's go. Because I'm like, you know, by 9 o'clock I'll be out and doing all of that. So ready by 9 o'clock and nothing at all. This man over here look like Lil Wayne. Well, how Lil Wayne used to look when he was a little bit younger. And I'm looking Tesla. So we get Wendy's for breakfast, and we're gonna have that. And if in the next 30 minutes I don't see anything, we're going home. We're going home, and we're going to do our hair and makeup on TikTok live. Yeah. I'm home. I'm tired. There's sweat under my armpits. So this is great. If you're in Arizona, you can get this off a TikTok shop. If you're in Arizona, this is great if it's chilly out, and then if it gets warm, you're still good. So it's not too thick, not too thin. Because all I did was put my jacket on over this, and then I went. And then I'm still wearing this throughout the day. So I did my runs. It is now 2:31. I made $80. I was like, oh my god. And that's someone I want to know, like, okay, how much should I make? Because all I was seeing was 16. And I guess that was the point, because I'm like, there's no way in hell. You're telling me I've been out all this time and all I've made is $16? Really? Really? So I went on the earnings and it's like $80. I'm like, ah! I'm like, yes! Because at first the runs were kind of cheap, and I'm like, I don't mind because I'm staying up by my side, because I'd accepted a Walmart one and I canceled it when I saw the distance where I had to go to pick it up and then to drop it off. I'm like, I have to drive 30 plus minutes to get out there, and then there's no guarantee that you're going to give me back to back. So I called and asked them to cancel it, because they gave me one, and then just as I accepted it, Uber gave me one for the same amount that was only like 5 minutes out. So obviously I'm gonna take the one that pays me the same amount that is right up the street, compared to me going 30 plus minutes out, 20 plus miles out to get that. Like, no, that doesn't make any sense. So I turned off Walmart and just Ubered the rest of the day, because at first it was like $9 and $3, and then after the incentive kicked in, it was no longer telling me how much things were. It was just telling me that there's a trip, because it says earn $15 an hour. So I'm like, all right, cool. So that's a guaranteed $15. So more than likely they're gonna probably group a bunch of people together, and that's kind of what they did. They'd have me picking up 2 stuff at a time and dropping them off. At the end it said I completed 8 trips, And it looks like everybody gave me a tip, even if it wasn't a whole lot. Everybody gave me a tip, and that's nice. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank y'all. Because that's $80 that I did not have in my bank account before, and now I'm $80 richer. All right, kiddo's home. She's saying that she's hungry because I brought her with me. I have the T-Mobile hotspot. It's worth it for me, because at first I was wondering if it was even still worth it or what I should do, because I got it because I disconnected my internet, or disconnected the internet to the house while I transferred services, or I got new services in my name because the person who had it was moving, and I wasn't going to keep the service that they have, and I'm not going to be paying on their bill because they owe a lot of money as usual, because they have cable and all sorts of crap, and I'm like, internet is just like $50. They don't want just internet, they want to record stuff. So I got my internet. At first they couldn't give me internet until the Monday. I was so mad. I'm like, yep, this is your fault because you canceled it. They were gonna be nice and let you have the internet until they can get out, but you just immediately cancel. Like, cancel it right now. I'll figure it out. I didn't care. I'm like, cancel it. So they did. Thankfully they told me that I could get internet the Friday, and then it turns out that I could end up getting, was it the Friday and then the third? No, the soonest they were able to get me in was the Friday, and I canceled it the Wednesday night. So that's how I ended up with the T-Mobile hotspot. And I wasn't sure if it was strong enough to do my full-time job, and I didn't want to chance it. And then the connection was poor. But it's, I don't remember how many gigabytes it is, but it's $50, or I put an extra $50 on my bill, and I was able to upload my videos on YouTube. I was doing other downloads and stuff, and when I tell you my data was struggling, it was just my phone. But then again, I can understand, because the video that I was trying to upload was like 4 gigabytes or bigger. It was taking a while to upload it using my data, because normally I do everything, well, not everything, I do a lot of things on data, and I watch movies and do stuff all the time, and I don't have any issues. But obviously, because of that, the size of that video, it was, I guess it was just taking up too much bandwidth from that. Because as soon as I connect the hotspot on, I connected it to my phone and 2 other tablets, and then my daughter's phone, so there were 4 devices on. She's there watching her YouTube stuff. I am still uploading stuff to YouTube from 3 devices, so my phone and then the 2 tablets are uploading devices. I am downloading stuff, and everything was able to upload as if I had regular Wi-Fi, no issues. So I'm like, you know, this is a great deal. And then with me doing the deliveries and stuff today, I made sure that I charged it I think the Friday night, because I had the intention to work yesterday, because today is Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday, but I ended up spending 90% of yesterday cleaning. So I was exhausted and tired and worn out. I was like, I'm not gonna go try and drive around right now feeling the way that I'm feeling. So I didn't bother to do any driving. So today I was prepared, data ready to go. I made sure it's charged so it's not dying on me, because I used and then I've never charged it. And we left around 9 something, like 8:55. We left 8:55. From that time, I turned the data on. I connect my tablet to it and her tablet to it, and then my tablet is playing music 80% of the time, because every time I get out of the car, you know, the music disconnects. So I just had the tablet playing the music, and then she is on her tablet watching whatever she's watching, and we had no issues. No issues. There were a few times where the signal was poor, more than likely because of the area. It's not like, you know, usually I go certain places and it's like no signal, I can't download anything. It's like, no, it just kind of paused for like a few seconds, buffering, and then it just went back on to play my music and whatever again. But nothing significant, just like, oh my god, nothing is loading. No issues like that. So I really enjoy it, and you should look into that if you are going to be traveling in the US. If you're going to be doing a lot of driving around and you need data for kids, you can either get that or get the tablets that have the data on them, because the tablet I got from them also has data. So I'm like, if anything, I have that, and then I have my tablet as well. And I got the tablet from them, or accepted it, because I was contemplating buying a laptop because I need another device. to assist me with uploading and editing, because again, memory full, and I was having issues with my other device clearing stuff, and the cords, I ended up buying 2 cords already, them for my iPad. None of them work. Like, it will work as a charger, but it will not work as a cable to transfer data. I don't know if it is that Apple makes it that you have to buy a product from them that's specifically to transfer data across using a cord. Because wireless transfers are fine, but to plug it in, like, I use that same card, plug it into the camera, plug it into my phone, transfer is fine. Plug the cord into the camera, plug it into the other tablet, transfer is fine. Plug it into the iPad, nothing. Nothing. It will charge the iPad, but it not doing any data transfer. So I feel like Apple just lock it in where you have to buy their products. And I'm like, this video is too big to transfer, or it doesn't have enough space, because it will be saying transferring and then it just shuts off and it stops. And I didn't know what was going on. Some of the times it's the size, other times it's just because it's too big. But at least with the cord, you know, and you're transferring stuff, it'll at least let you know. You still get a notification to say storage or error. But I just look thinking that, oh yes, everything is uploading, updating, and then I look and nothing is happening, and I'm like, you little But that's enough ranting. I'm gonna go, because I'm in the garage. I turn on the light on the camera. I have not turned on the light in here. I just got home. I'm sitting down, like, resting my body and my mind for a second, and I'm gonna go start the dinner. She said she's hungry. I'm not really too hungry, but you know, she says she's hungry, so I'm gonna go start dinner and get her something to eat, because I did buy some snacks yesterday. Yes, Miss Starring setting out. Bye.